Hi everyone, my name is Dani binti Muhammad Yazid. My matrix number is 2024405812 and I'm from class AM1101C.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Miesya binti Muhammad Saudi. My matrix number is 2024226156 and I'm from AM1101C.
Hi everyone, my name is Azmie bin Muhammad Kalaiman and my matrix number is 2024241098. I'm from the class of AM1101C.
Hi everyone, my name is Sania binti Singh. My matrix ID is 202443468 and I'm from class AM1101C.
What is compound interest? Compound interest is based on the principal amount plus the accumulated interest earned over the time. Interest earned is compounded into principal and earns interest thereafter. What is the formula for compound interest? The formula for compound interest is S equals to P in bracket 1 plus I close bracket with the power of N. How to find I? I equals to K divided by M and N equals to M multiplied with T. This is the case study for compound interest. Sarah invests RM1000 in Maybank e-fixed deposit that pays interest rate of 2.6% that compounded yearly for 5 years. Here's the question. Question number 1A. Find the amount of investment after 5 years. They want us to find the future value, which is S. Here is the information that I got. P, which is the principal, equals to 1,000 ringgit, and K, which is the interest, equals to 2.6% or 0.026. And then the term is 5 years, so the T is 5. M, how many times it's compounded? It's compounded yearly, so M equals to 1. I is 0.026. How do we get I? I equals to K divided by M, which is, in this case, 0.026 divided by 1. So we get I for 0.026. And then N equals to 5. How do we get 5? N equals to M multiplied with T. It's 1 multiplied with 5. So N equals to 5. Alright, for this question, they want the S, amount of investment after 5 years. How do we get S? We use the formula given. It's S equals to P in bracket 1 plus I, close bracket, with the power of N. So for this questions, it's S equals to 1,000, 1000, in bracket 1 plus 0.026, close bracket, with the power of 5. So with that calculations, we get RM111 36.938057. And then to sum it up, we got RM111 36.94. Alright, so this is question B. Find the amount of interest received between those 5 years. So they want us to find I. How do we find I? We find I by using the formula I equals to S minus with P. So for this questions, it's I equals to 1136.94 minus with 1000. So based on that calculation, we get RM136.94.
Okay, so for question C, 2 years later, Sarah deposit RM5,000 into the same account. Find the amount accumulated 5 years after the initial deposit. In this question, we are going to use two steps of formula. The first one is S1 equals to P1 in bracket 1 plus I with the power of N1. So we just need to substitute all the information into the formula. So it will be like 1,000 times with 1 plus 0.026 with the power of 2. Okay, so the answer for S1 is RM1052.68. Okay, so let's proceed with the second formula, which is S2 equals to P2 in bracket 1 plus I with the power of N2. How to get P2? P2 equals to S1 plus 5,000, which is 6,052.68 times with 1 plus 0.026 with the power of 3. So the answer for S2 is RM 6,537.17. Okay, so for question D, the bank announced that there will be a change in the interest rate after 2 years of saving and it will increase to 3% for the rest of the period. Find the accumulated amount of the balance. In this question, we are going to use two-step of formula 2. The first one is S1 equal to P1 in bracket 1 plus I with the power of N1. So we just need to substitute all the information into the formula. So it will be like 1,000 times with 1 plus 0.026 with the power of 2. So the answer for S1 is RM1052.68. Okay, so let's continue with the second formula, which is S2 equal to S1 in bracket 1 plus I2 with the power of N2. So as usual, we need to substitute all the information into the formula. So it will be like 1052.68 times with 1 plus 0.03. This is the new interest rate with the power of 3. This is the balance of the year. So the answer for S2 is RM 1150.29.
What exactly is annuity? Well, annuity is defined as a series of equal payments or made over a set equal period of time. As an example, shop rentals, insurance policy premiums, annual dividends received, and installment payments. Next up are the calculations used in this chapter. We calculate the present value of an ordinary citizen by using this formula. A, which is the present value of annuity, is equals to R, periodic payment, in bracket 1 minus, in bracket 1 plus I, the periodic interest rate, to the power of negative n, which is the number of interest period, which is calculated by multiplying m with t over I. Next up is how do we find the interest amount? It's by using I equals R in brackets n minus a. Moreover, we calculate the future value of an ordinary citizen by using this formula. S, which is the future value of annuity, equals to R in brackets 1 plus I to the power of n minus with 1 over I. Next up, the interest amount is calculated by using S minus with R multiplied by n. In regards of the case study, Haris bought a car for 109,800 ringgit. He paid a 10% down payment and the balance was financed by taking a loan for 9 years. The interest charged was 3.4% compounded monthly. Here lies the second question. A. Find the monthly payment that needs to be settled by Haris. T is equals to 9 years, M is equals to 12 as it is compounded monthly, and K is equals to 0.034 or 3.4%. After that, A is calculated by multiplying 109,800 with 10% as we're trying to find the down payment, and it amounts to 10,980. This amount later will be deducted from 109,800 ringgit, which amounts to 98,820. Furthermore, we can substitute the information given into the formula of A equals to R in brackets 1 minus in bracket 1 plus I to the power of negative n over I. 98,820 equals to R in bracket 1 minus in brackets 1 plus 0.034 over 12 to the power of negative 12 multiplied by 9 over 0.034 over 12. R is equal to Rm 1,063.41 ringgit. Question 2b, calculate the total interest. We use the formula of I equals to R multiplied by N minus A. 1063.41 multiplied by 108 minus with 98,820. The result is RM 16,028 ringgit 28 cents.
So for my part of the question, I shall be explaining how to obtain the answers to the question C and D. Now, for the question C, it says, if Haris missed the first 6 months of the payment, how much will he have to pay for the 7th monthly installment to keep his payment up to date? For this question, we'll have to use this formula, which is S equals to R in bracket 1 plus I with the power of n minus 1 over I, which is to find the future value of the payment. So for the value of R, we already know from the question 4a, which is 1,063 ringgit and 41 cents. So we just take the value and substitute it in the formula. And as for the value of n, we shall be using 7 because it says there for the 7th payment. So we have to use 7 instead of 108. And after you've done the calculation, you should get the answer 7,507 ringgit and 44 cents. As for question D, it says, after paying for 5 years, Haris wants to immediately settle his loan in full amount. How much does he have to pay? So for this question, we have to know that we are finding the value of A, which is the present value of annuity, which means that we have to use this formula, which is A equals to R in bracket 1 minus in bracket 1 plus I with the power of negative n over I. We already know the value of R, which is 1,063 ringgit and 41 cents. And as for the value of n, we shall be using 48 because it says that after paying for 5 years. So 5 years means that we have to multiply it by 12 months. So if 5 times 12, it equals to 60. So we'll have to take 108 minus 60 to get 48. Since the question said that after paying for 5 years, and you just substitute the other value, and you should get the answer, which is 47,661 ringgit and 85 cents. And that's all from me. Thank you so much. Bye.